When Cassie was born, it was the happiest time of my life. And when you get the news that your child has cerebral palsy and she's gonna struggle, it was the hardest day of my life.
So I'll start a little bit from the beginning. At about 1.5 years old, I was diagnosed with very mild cerebral palsy on my left side.
When Cassie was 8 months old, I started noticing that something was wrong. So I went to the doctor. She wasn't opening her left hand and she wasn't holding her bottle. Just little things that babies do. I started getting a little worried about her. So I went to the doctor, told him my concerns, and he told me it was still early, not to worry, give it a little bit more time. Cassie was about 1.5 years old at the time, and it was that minute we found out that she said Cassie might have cerebral palsy.
I went through pretty extensive therapies growing up, started at UIC first, and then eventually we ended up at Helping Hand.
I remember from the second that we walked in the door, it was so different than the hospitals that we were at. Everyone was so welcoming, and the kids were all laughing. Just the way that the therapists was just incredible. The staff here was amazing.
Me still being in the gen ed setting as a student with a disability was really hard to navigate. I remember coming into Helping Hand being treated as just another kid walking through the door, regardless of whether I had CP or not.
Therapy was challenging. Cassie came in every day with a smile on her face. They worked their magic because they did so much with Cassie, and she worked so hard and she didn't even know it.
I had the privilege of hiring Cassie Patterson. The moment that I met her, I knew she fit in terms of the energy, in terms of her, just her spirit. You can say that her spirit was just something that was very connected to what we wanted to do.
This is my class right here.
She's back to give back those services that she got here. Like, it's an incredible story, it really is.
I think that as a teacher now, that's something that I try to guide myself, but also guide my students with is, before the learning piece can take place, we have to have good relationships with the students, the clients that we serve, and being able to just lead my students with compassion. October is kind of like a lucky month. I got married in October, and Halloween Day will be my 1-year anniversary at Helping Hand.
I just want to say that 25 years ago today, I could have never imagined that my daughter would be a special education teacher at Helping Hand, the place that supported and loved her.